Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hanging High podcast, where we get together at the end of every week to talk about shit, and then this is uploaded the beginning of the following week. So that's really fun, not confusing at all. My name's Han, and by the time you're watching this, I have a new YouTube video posted on my channel. Link in the description. Go watch it. Anyone else? What's going on? Who's with me today?
Guys, it's your sexy neighborhood mother lover, and we are about to be gritty, okay? So who else do I got with me?
Dude, it is Big Sexy, aka Boodle.
I wish you would stop lying to our Spotify listeners.
To do this damn podcast with someone who doesn't appreciate me.
I appreciate you. I just don't want you to lie to our viewers saying you're sexy.
It's not a lie.
Okay. Anyways, so boys, what do we have in store today? I know, Jacob, you said you wanted to talk about something today, something specific. So we can... Baby, you got something on your face.
What the hell is going on?
That's what I want to talk about. Boodle, me and Boodle did a thing. And it's what you think this time.
Yeah!
No,
Fuck
it's
yeah!
not true.
Oh, they had such hardcore sex.
No, it's
No.
not true.
So, me and Boodle finished Little Garden Arc in One Piece.
Dude.
And it was pretty cool.
Spoiler alerts for the nerds.
Brogy and Dory were the homies. That's all I'm gonna say.
Did we even talk about our weeks?
It's
Or
been
we skipping
2
that?
fucking minutes. It's been 2 fucking minutes. What do you mean, did we talk about our weeks? Babe, we just started. No, we didn't talk about our weeks.
Okay, I didn't know if we was jumping right into One Piece already.
No, I just said, dude, One Piece was
Yeah.
awesome this week. But anyways,
It is.
so Hannah,
Yeah, babe.
why don't you take us away? What'd you do this week?
What did I do this week? What the fuck did I do this week?
Yeah.
I'm actually really depressed, guys. Like, for real. Like, I'm
Oh.
smiling on my face, but that's because everything's starting to kick in right now. But, like, I've just been...
You're silly.
No, but, like,
I'm sorry.
but, like, for real. Besides, like, work, lately, my life's been a little boring. Like I said, they're still cutting hours, and every fucking, like, paycheck is a little bit less than the last one. So, cost of living is constantly going up, but my paycheck is going down. So, I was, like, crying the other night. I had, like, a whole breakdown the other night just because of everything sucked, so that's really cool.
Sorry.
Other than that, I finished the show Kim's Convenience for a second time because I made Michael watch it, and it's pretty good. I'll show it to you guys later, but basically there's, like, these Korean immigrant parents who, like, came to Canada, and they raised their kids, and there's, like, whole drama, but it's, like, a funny show.
Wait, is that the one I keep seeing on TikTok?
I don't know.
That's like clips from it. Is he like the shop owner and he's like super wholesome, but he doesn't understand
Possibly.
like culture? Yeah.
You have
Okay.
you have Kim's Convenience on your For You page while I get fucking South Park funny moments.
I get that too, but I don't get
both.
them anymore. But
yeah,
Dude.
I love Appa. He's such a sweety pie, and he's so
Okay.
he
If
tries
that's
his best.
if that's what I'm thinking is, I may like it.
It's got Simu Liu, who's Shang-Chi, so that's pretty cool.
Dude, I know that guy. He's cool.
But so I finished it again, and I was all emotional because, like, it was like, I'm not a huge fan of the ending of that series. They just kind of, like, they wrapped it up, like, nicely, but they also kind of, like, left you with a lot of questions with some of the characters. You're like, what the fuck? And then one of the only fucking white characters on the show, who, I guess she's, like, an important character, but not as important as the main fucking family, got her own spin-off? Yeah. Like, one of the most least interesting characters, no offense, Shannon, who's not even real, but one of the most, like, least interesting fucking characters got her own spin-off for the show. I was like, what the fuck is up with that?
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
But other than that, yeah, that was basically my week. Today... I went out to dinner with a coworker and Michael and her husband. So it was really cool. I got this delicious Texas barbecue burger it was like a burger but with some cheese and barbecue sauce and some onion rings on top of it. And Jacob is dying right now. You good,
It's okay.
bud?
Jacob will live.
Yeah, he's fine. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Don't fart. But yeah, that was my week. I'm so sorry.
God damn it.
Things have been a little boring lately. But like I said earlier, I promoted myself a little bit. Shout out me. I edited a video yesterday for my YouTube channel. It's an 11-minute video, but it took me 5 hours to fucking edit.
No, it's okay. That's
Because like it
normal,
was something I had rarely done before. Like I actually put a good amount of effort into it. But it's just something really silly. But yeah, that's really about it for me. So we're gonna go into Jacob because he's the best. Jacob, what was your week like?
Dude, okay, so my week was actually very busy. And I've made a step in the right direction. So, I'm trying to go back to my weight loss stuff.
Okay.
Right? And I know that this plate of pizza doesn't help, but literally this is the first time I've ate out like all week. Like I've been cooking at my house and just making sure I like control my portions, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, like work's been less hostile. It's not been as much of a hostile environment, but that's mostly because like my general manager's not been there like all week, right? But like I've also like Mandalorian came out, which, dude, I'm telling you, this was probably the best season so far, in my opinion. And it's not even over. Oh, you look like that offended you.
No, sorry. I gotta. You know how like Twitter will notify you for popular tweets, even though if like you don't follow the account or whatever. Sometimes, kind of like how TikTok does it. I got a notification from an account saying breaking. The Proud Boys say they won't join any protests for Donald Trump until Trump pays their January 6th legal fees like he promised he would.
Dude.
What the fuck is up with that? But sorry, go on.
But yeah. Anyways, we had One Piece like all week. We powered through so many arcs this week, and I was very proud of myself. And let's see, when did we start this week? I can't remember. Do you remember that, Boodle?
What do you mean, like
which arc did we start with? Was it finishing up Arlong Park?
Yeah, we finished up Arlong Park, and then you had a lot of short arcs after that, and then now we just finished Little Garden.
Yep, and Boodle says the next arc is going to be like a good arc.
Dude, do you know who shows up in the next arc?
Dude, it's
guess
probably
Hannah.
Chopper.
Dude, guess Hannah. Who you think shows up in the next arc?
Who shows up in the next arc?
Guess.
Well, I zoned out. What are we talking
Chopper,
about?
dude. It's
I don't give a fuck about Chopper.
Why?
Okay, we're gonna have this conversation.
Yeah.
I hate Chopper. He sucks.
You're gonna have 2 enemies soon instead of 1.
Jacob is forever my ride or die. He's my little baby munchy smunchy.
So, anyways, we did D&D last night, me and Boodle, and it was a very fun night. So it's been actually like a very like fun week, and yeah. So I mean that's basically how my week went. Your boy actually finally sold a car today, so that's, I'm like, dude, I was freaking out the entire time. Like I felt like I was having like a mini panic attack. Like not even gonna lie.
Dude, I feel you. I mean, probably has it been slow for you guys?
God, fuck yeah, dude. So,
same here.
So let me kind of let you know, like our store is used to doing fucking like 150 cars a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're like 2-3 days over like the halfway point of the month, and we only have 40 cars out.
Yeah.
We're on pace for our worst month since
You
the new
want
ownership.
you want to know why people aren't buying cars? Because
The
they're
economy's
poor.
ass.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that and the economy's ass, but that's subject for a different topic, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the same reason people don't want to buy shit from me. It's understandable.
Yeah. Except, yeah. Speaking of,
Seems like.
sorry, go on. No, go on.
No, go ahead.
Jacob choking compilation.
Talk about my week next.
But yeah, no, I said speaking of buying things, you have slightly exciting news if you want to just put that out into the world. You said your sales have been pretty good at work.
Yeah.
That you've gotten better at scamming old people into buying things that they don't need.
Yeah. My numbers kind of shit this month because, kind of like Jacob, it's a slow month, and I've been trying to just get at least the phone sale and not get the other stuff, so I've been having to sacrifice my good numbers a little bit to try to like catch up a bit. But overall, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, considering how slow it is.
Oh,
that's good.
Like, I had nobody come in today.
That's really like 0 people for reals?
I had like 2 people ask me questions about their phone, and that was it.
Brutal.
Like, what's up?
Sell me this pen.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sell it.
Dude.
Hanging has sales course.
So this pen is not just a tool. It is something of like a status symbol.
Dude.
You see the black, like marble looking, like base color and the gold accents.
I would not buy this pen from you.
Brutal.
Why are you interrupting?
A status symbol?
So, can I tell you a secret?
Yes.
Remember what I told you whenever I told you I was going to do this?
Dude, I'm too high.
You're too high. That's right. Okay, so, first off.
I thought you was going to do this yesterday.
I was going to do it yesterday, but then D&D happened. But anyways, so, whenever you're key to doing this trick, right? So, like, somebody, like your manager, or let's just say you're a manager, right? Your district manager comes in and says, hey, I want you to sell this pen, right? He's not looking for a pitch, right?
Yeah.
He's looking for questions, right? Because that's what sales is. It's about asking questions, right?
Oh,
so my first question, like whenever I'm selling this pen, like, oh, well, what are you looking to use a pen for? You know? I just want to fucking draw pictures. Okay. Well, cool. Whenever you give me a picture, maybe I can give you a good deal on a pen. And they're like, oh, okay, maybe. Well, why don't you go ahead and draw a picture? Right?
Yeah.
I don't have a pen. Well, okay. Well, I have one for sale. This is a great pen. That's whenever you can start doing the pitch, right?
Yeah.
You gotta connect with the customer.
You have to ask qualifying questions, right?
Okay.
And you remember at Cricket, whenever we first started, we had those sheets.
Dude, yeah, I remember those.
So that's what this is all about.
Yeah.
Asking, what are you using your phones for business, or are you using it for personal use?
Yeah.
Bruh, it's right there.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said, but I'm just...
Photo. Selling me this Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4.
Well, what was the previous phone that you had?
iPhone 11.
Also, you're wanting to switch from iOS to Android. Are you have you done research on that? Is that something you're set on doing?
Excuse me, sir. Are you talking down to me? I would like to speak to a manager, please.
People are a lot more reasonable at the store, but that's usually what I'd ask. Hey, you're moving from this to this. Is that something that you've taken into account? And usually they're like, "Oh, well, tell me more about it and explain it."
I think people just see the newest, shiniest fucking thing. You're like, I need it, and they're like, well, do you really need it? Your current phone has literally all of the exact same shit. It's just this one's just bigger in a different color.
Yep.
It's funny. A lot of the time, I try to convince people to not get certain phones because it's more expensive. I'm just like, if you're just gonna be texting, you don't need a iPhone 14.
Or like the older people who like get iPhones because they're grandkids and want to like be like, oh, grandma, you need an iPhone. And it's like, no, your fucking grandmother does not need an iPhone.
FaceTime is a good selling point for old people.
Speaking of that, as someone who has a grandpa who is just now learning how to text.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Who lives directly next door to me.
Yeah.
Right? That is the most annoying shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
No,
like,
I get it.
Like, he'll come up to me and be like, hey, I opened up my Safari page, right, on my iPhone. And I'm like, okay. And for some reason, it's not bringing up the search bar. And I'm like, okay. I mean, it's bringing up the search bar. It's like right there, you know? And he's like, no. It don't look like that. And I'm like, well, Pop, yeah, it does, you know?
Yeah.
And so then I'm like, okay, well, let me open up a new tab real fast. So I open up a new tab, and you know how it starts off with like default screen, like frequently visited, stuff like that?
Yeah.
And so open the font, like the new tab, and he's like, oh, that's it right there. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, cool. And then I noticed a small orange icon.
No, Grandpa!
Right?
Yeah.
And
no.
And I was just like, okay.
How old is your grandfather?
He is like 74.
My grandma's 71.
Dude,
does he need someone to keep him company?
That's what I was about to get into.
That would be wild.
So he has a companion, right? Who also has me. Yes. Okay. Who also? Well, I'm just saying companion, like the word companion.
Yeah. No,
you know. That also has issues with her phone, and I'm like, God dang! So now every time I fix their phone, I'm gonna think back to that little icon, that little orange and black icon.
You should have seen what he was into.
Well, and then the story gets a little deeper, but I would say it goes deeper. Pun intended. So, my grandpa went to the hospital like 4 or 5 months ago, right? Mm-hmm. He had pressure washed his hand, right? And it got infected, and he was in the hospital for that. Well, my dad and my stepmom go up to his house and pick up like clothes for him to take to the hospital, you know?
Yeah.
Well, they're reaches in his nightstand and pulls out a fucking bottle of scented and flavored KY jelly, right?
Dude.
And like a box of condoms.
Dude.
Grandpa still got it.
Dude.
He's getting more pussy than I am.
Dude, there you go.
Buddha, you got a thing or two to learn from Jacob's grandfather.
I guess so.
I guess it's safe to say my grandpa has the riz.
Yeah. No, I get it though. Like teaching, like my grandmother has her cell phone. She has a tablet. She has a laptop. She has like her TV with her Chrome. Like she has all this shit, and she doesn't need it. Like everything that she does can be used on her fucking cell phone. Like, and I've tried having this conversation with her. She's just willing to dish out all the money to buy new electronics when she doesn't need them. She's got 2 Chromecasts. Like,
why?
One for her room and then one for like the living room or something. But I don't know. I love my grandma, but there's no need. And like you can teach her the same thing like a million fucking times in a row, and she just won't retain any of the information. I love it when she like goes in to log into something. She's like, "What's my password?" It's like, I don't fucking know, Grandma. I don't know what your password is. And then she like get mad at me. She's like, "Why don't you know my password? Why do you want me to know your password?"
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I could get into anything you have if I memorize it.
Yeah. I want to have. Can you give me your social security number?
No. Yes. 245 87 25.
It's probably somebody's real social security number.
Anyway, What else did I do this week?
Yeah, we haven't even started on you.
Yeah.
Go on.
Let's see. This week I went to work and I tried to sell phones to people, even though everybody's poor right now.
Yeah.
Other than that, One Piece, of course, with Jacob was always a treat because I'm excited that I have someone else to talk to about it.
That's so cute.
Don't
you have Ollie? You can talk to Ollie.
Yeah, but me and Ollie kind of already know about it. I'm excited to talk with Jacob about it because he's new to it and he's experiencing it for the first time, and I like talking about it with people who are experiencing it still.
Dude. So that was my favorite thing about the One Piece episodes that we watched this week is we got to see a motherfucker named Mr. Smoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
He gets stopped by this fucking badass dude, and his name's Dragon.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Dude, his name is Smoker, and dude, other guy's name Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you more about him yet. I can't.
Well, I have my own theory.
Yet.
I have my own theory, and
what is your
theory is that he is a relative to Monkey D. Luffy.
Why is his name Monkey? Did they ever go into that?
Is his name just Monkey. So the way they structure the name is Monkey is technically like the family name. So yeah.
But
so that's like his last name.
Why are they named Monkey?
Oh, that's just it. There's a guy named Jesus in the show.
What? That is not allowed.
Yeah.
That is not allowed. I'm telling the church on you.
I'm telling your mama.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna tell your mama that you talk shit about her.
How? I don't even know where my mom is.
I'm gonna message her on Facebook.
I'm just gonna talk about I'm sorry to stray away from your boodle, but definitely the D&D thing has helped me. Has helped me get into the show.
Oh yeah.
I
was hoping it would.
Dude, I'm excited for the next session, to be honest.
Yeah, this one was a lot of story, and I liked it. It was
and I'm gonna go into what happened previous, to the last session later, but we'll continue.
Yeah, we'll continue that later. But yeah. Other than that, I wanna say I do wanna review the books that I read.
Go on.
Because it's like a trilogy. I won't be doing it this podcast because I want to actually do a whole presentation for it.
Okay, but do you want to do kind of just a little kind of oh, this is what I think right now, and then we'll get deeper into it next time, or?
Well, yeah, I'll give you a preview. As a whole, these 3 books, I'll hold them up because all the covers side by side is very nice looking, and
You're very nice looking. Psych.
Thanks, you too.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, here's the first book. It's the blade itself. You'll have to flip it, but it's
I don't have to flip it.
And then there's this one. It's called Before They Are Hanged. It's the second book, and it's blue. And then the last one, which is The Last Argument of Kings, dude. This one was wild.
Dude, that book is thick.
But here's all the spines. I love the colors on them.
What are they about? I don't know what they're about.
So it's basically I was telling Jacob this earlier in the chat. I don't know if you looked at it, but the best way I can describe it is it's like a grimdark fantasy setting that has some elements it feels of Lord of the Rings, just based on in the whole trilogy they do go on a journey to get something, but it happens in a grimdark way, and things don't happen as you would expect. So it's just a darker, more grounded, yet still, fantasy book. there's a lot of wars in it, and that's what makes it more realistic, because the wars are just like, cavalry formations and shit. There's like a Viking like theme to this one country, so they fight like Vikings and shit.
So
that's pretty cool.
You said Grimm, and it reminded me of this like book series that we would read in school called The Sisters Grimm. Have you ever heard of that?
No, but it sounds cool.
So
what's it about?
It's just these sisters who end up living with their grandmother, and their grandmother thinks that fairy tales are real, so they're like, what the fuck? But then the fairy tales like are real or whatever, and they like go adventuring and problem solving with them. I probably like butchered that because this is just what I remember from when I was a kid, but that book series was fucking crazy.
I have an idea of what I can do to like give you an idea of what the books are about before I do my full review.
Okay.
And I'll just read like the first page.
This fucking nerd. Okay, so, copyright strike.
Here we go. Logan Ninefingers, infamous barbarian, has finally run out of luck. Caught in one feud too many, he's on the verge of becoming a dead barbarian, leaving nothing behind him but bad songs, dead friends, and a lot of happy enemies. Now,
that's cool.
Nobleman, dashing officer, and paragon of selflessness, Captain Jazal Dan Luthar has nothing more dangerous in mind than fleecing his friends at cards and dreaming of glory in the fencing circle.
He got fleeced.
But war is brewing, and on the battlefields of the frozen north, they fight by altogether bloodier rules. And honestly, my favorite character, Inquisitor Glockter.
I like that name.
Cripple turned torturer would like nothing better than to see Jazal come home in a box. But then Glockter hates everyone. Cutting treason out of the Union, one confession at a time, leaves little room for friendship. His latest trail of corpses may lead him right to the rotten heart of the government. If he can stay alive long enough to follow it. Now, the last character. Enter the wizard Baez, a bald old man with a terrible temper and a pathetic assistant. He could be the first of the Magi, he could be a spectacular Farad, but whatever he is, he's about to make the lives of Logan, Jazal, and Glockter a lot more difficult. Murderous conspiracies rise to the surface, old scores are ready to be settled, and the line between hero and villain is sharp enough to draw blood. And that's basically like the pitch for the series.
Do you guys dig Edgar Allan Poe?
Huh?
Dude, yes.
I said, cool. Do you guys dig Edgar Allan Poe?
I do.
I love him.
He's the guy that looks funny.
So speaking of Edgar Allan Poe, so Boodle. Yes. Boodle has been trying to find himself an NFL team.
Dude, what does that have to do with Edgar Allan Poe?
Well, so I'm getting to that.
Isn't that sports?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the Ravens, right? Or some shit. Yeah.
So I'm trying to chew down this chewy ass pizza, so hold on.
What flavor?
It's
pizza flavor.
It's PMS flavor.
Did you say PMS?
Pepperoni mushroom sausage.
Yeah, because everyone would have assumed that when you said PMS.
Dude.
Oh wait.
Anyways,
you can't really see it, but I snapped my nail all the way down.
Why would you do that?
I was using tape and it hit my hand against the other tape gun and it like split it in half. Sorry, Jacob, go on.
Oh no, you're good. So I pulled up all 32 NFL teams. And I let Boodle basically choose one that he liked from their colors and their logos. And so he picked three, and I thought that was a fair amount, to kind of learn what they are. and one of them was the Baltimore Ravens, which, for anybody who doesn't know, this is how it connects with Edgar Allan Poe, is that their team organization is strongly based off of Edgar Allan Poe, and like that's part of their mantra, and their what's the mascot? Their mascot's name is fucking Poe. So, but Boodle, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a Vikings fan because I like Vikings."
And they're purple.
Purple.
It's both of them. Oh, dude, it's epic.
Dude, you could like hand him an actual piece of dog shit. As long as it's purple, he'll take it and probably like try to eat it.
You're my biggest hater.
I'm sorry. I'm another person when I'm under the influence.
I think that's just you in general. I say things that I like and I'm like, you suck.
Every time you say purple now, I think of that one, like, I don't like that one video with Luigi where he's like, purple.
I know hold on.
But I'm so sorry, Jacob. I'm out of it right now.
No,
this is exactly. Hold on.
I'll post.
I think of this scene
editing
every time.
But yeah, why are we getting Boodle into sports?
Because
how did this happen?
So I was telling him about like football, and he was like, "You know what? Because I talk about football a lot, and football is important to me, right? Like, there's one sport I connect with the most, and it's football.
What if your wife hates football?
Well, I mean that's fine, but you know, it's just football is like my favorite, and it's like there's so many fond memories, like directly related to like sports for me growing up.
Right.
And I guess Boodle was just like, I mean, he was high first of all. He was high first of all. And he's like, you know what? Since you're giving One Piece a chance, I think I might want to do something. And I was like, dude, I'll show you.
Yeah, no, I genuinely meant that. I mean, yeah, I was high, but I was like, you know what? You did give One Piece a shot. I never thought you'd do that. I'll at least give football a shot and see if I like it. And I'm trying to learn, but I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's very different from like an anime. And that's
right. That's what I'm saying. It's a whole new.
It's something
a thing to learn, and it's different than what I'm used to.
It's something that for me, this is kind of what I took away from my experience. Because before 2011, I didn't have, like, nearly the amount of love I do for the game of football than I do now. And I guess over time, like, you get, like, a little bit more invested in teams. It helps whenever the team goes to the playoffs. I'll say that.
Right.
Okay. But, you know, with the Panthers, you know, I've always liked them since I was a kid. Like, I remember watching the games, but, like, I was in my very early stages of a fan. Right?
Yeah.
So, but, you know, Boodle was just like, you know what, I'm going to be a homie. I'm going to try it out.
Yeah. I've been liking, excuse me. I've been trying to watch like videos that kind of try to explain it in basic terms to get me like tiptoeing in, you know. And then I watched that thing with you that showed a compilation of like cool clips that the Vikings had, and I can't remember his name, but that dude was a fucking legend.
Justin Jefferson.
Dude, yeah, he's crazy.
Are you talking about the quarterback, Kirk Cousins?
The guy that was like sprinting and fucking doing some awesome shit.
Oh, that was Dalvin Cook.
Dude, that guy's epic. Yeah. That guy's epic. Yeah, that got me into it. I think that guy convinced me. I was like, okay, he's doing some cool shit. He's juking. I love that.
Hold on. I need to look up something. So the Panthers might be playing the Vikings this year, and you're more than welcome to come over and watch it.
Dude, that'd be epic. I'd love to.
Aw, little football date. That's so cute.
Dude, it's a brutality.
We gotta get you a little jersey, and then you guys can kiss.
Dude, I'd like to get a jersey. Yeah. That'd be cool. I thought about that. I was like, damn, I could get a jersey, dude, and it'd be purple.
Yeah.
I'd look epic.
Dude, you would look killer in a Jared Allen jersey. I'm just saying.
Dude. Oh, dude.
You don't know who Jared Allen is, but I'll show you who Jared Allen is.
Okay. That'd be epic.
But
yeah, I'm done talking about my week. If you want to get into what you wanted to talk about, Jacob.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, first off, we're going to start with Mandalorian. Right?
Yeah.
I think we basically covered, like, all the One Piece, like, stuff already. But, dude, this season of The Mandalorian has just been great so far.
Yeah. It's weird. I've been seeing a lot of people like, man, I don't know how to feel about it so far. These episodes don't make sense right now. And I'm like, it's episode 3. They're, like, setting up the season still. Calm down. Dude, that episode where they were on Coruscant, I was hyped.
I was hyped. Coruscant. But I knew where it was going, like, immediately. Like, I snuffed out the bullshit on that.
Yeah.
Right? Because you remember me telling you, like, oh, this bitch, spoilers, this bitch gonna do something.
Yeah, I don't know, just the way she, like, presented herself at first, I was like, you have a weird, like, aura about you. She was off that entire time, and it got progressively worse.
Yeah.
And I was like, yep, she's definitely gonna betray him, dude.
Yeah.
But I like that story. I wonder why they showed that. I wonder where that's leading to. So I'm just excited for the next episode.
Well, the theory that is that it's leading to ultimately it's leading to Snoke, right? Because you know that Snoke was a clone of Palpatine.
Yeah.
And I mean that's what that's all Dr. Pershing's work.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, okay, that makes sense.
But can we talk about the ending? The ending that was hype.
Dude, yeah, fucking. This is the way, dude. They all were homies at the end.
Yeah.
She was like, "You got the living waters." All right.
My man.
I doubted
my man. My brother in Christ.
It literally took one episode. He's like, "I got you. Don't worry."
Yeah. Dude. But that last episode was great. But overall,
Little Man almost talked last episode. I don't know if you noticed
Little Man.
Dude, he was like, he almost said something.
That sounded a little
no,
sus.
it's been like basically there are people saying that he like whenever he did that, it was saying this is the way,
dude.
Because he was repeating Mando.
Yeah.
But dude, so this is going to be implications, and I think so. We know that there is going to be a Order 66 scene in that show, and my theory is that they're going to introduce the live action Ezra Bridger, and that would be pretty dope, and live action Admiral Thrawn as well, because if anybody who watched Rebels, spoiler alert if you haven't. But anybody who watched Star Wars Rebels knows that basically Ezra is in the same ship as Grand Admiral Thrawn, and they're being dragged through space by these like fucking whale creatures that are basically as fast as the speed of light, right?
Yeah.
And these fucking whale creatures actually make an appearance early in the show.
Did. Yeah.
And I was fucking hyped. I was like, dude. And we already know that he's going to show up in Ahsoka. So everybody's going to show up in Ahsoka. So, but I don't know. I think that's basically about it on the Mandalorian. But the real thing to get into was fucking D&D this week. Dude, D&D was awesome. So Boodle's character has the ability to control ice, right?
Yeah. Well, I can freeze things. I do like this, and I freeze them. I'm like, oh, I'm like Sub-Zero. You know, that's how I need to think about it. I'm like Sub-Zero.
Yeah. So my thing,
kinda.
After this last session, I actually ate a devil fruit, right?
Yeah, you did.
And the fucking devil fruit lets me be like what they call a snow human, right?
Yes.
And basically, I control snow. Like, I don't know. Like, I am snow.
So
right?
I'll explain it because you haven't got to the explanation point in the show. And they do a good job of explaining it in the show. But
So
he got a Logia fruit, which
Yeah.
basically makes him able to turn his body into snow, and that is his body. And he cannot be hurt by like normal means. So like if you try to punch him when he's in snow form, you'll just punch through him, but he's okay. You'll just be like, man, you knocked out some of my snow. And then he can just like control snow. He can make fucking snow walls, dude. He can, make it snow, and then I can like freeze his snow to turn it to icicles to make it rain down on a motherfucker.
Dude,
So
and since
basically, he's cool, and we're a good team.
I'll give you a sneak peek at one of my things. Okay.
Yes.
So one of my moves, right, turns. So I'm a fish man. I'm an octopus fish man, and I have 8 arms, right? So I haven't named it yet, but I want to form 6 of my arms into either swords or like maces.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
And then do like a twirly,
Dude. Yeah.
But I got that, and then I also have what was it? Oh yeah, like the wall, like a wall. I actually ripped that one directly from the wiki on it.
Yeah.
I had to look at the wiki to get like.
She's kind of like a background. I mean, she's not like a background character, but she's like not too important. She's like in one arc.
Oh, gotcha. But it's so cool, and like Noah, dude, he fucking got us.
Yeah.
We started the combat, and then he was like, "Okay, in session."
Yeah, no, right before we were about to fight some people, he was like, "All right, we're done." But next session we're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna try to. I have an idea to incorporate my weapon and my fruit into it. I want to try to make like even spikier like things on my Kanabo, like my big thing,
dude,
to like do more damage.
I can fucking do this, okay?
Yeah.
I can put snow on your weapon, right? And then you can freeze it.
Dude, make it... Dude, if I have to, like, improvise a weapon, I'm like, dude, give me some snow. And then I'm just, like, make a shape and then freeze it, and then it's just, like, solid.
Dude, I could just see how that goes. Like, do my six sword attack, where I turn, like, the swords into my arm, and I just, like, fucking break off my arm and just give it to you.
Dude,
and then it's just like,
whoop. That would be crazy, yeah. Oh, dude, man.
Yeah, but it was a very lore centered damn session.
Yeah, we had to investigate some things, and then
I actually have my priest abilities like figured out now too. I got healing spells, bro.
Dude, yeah.
And I got fucking healing cantrip. Well, kind of healing cantrips, because what it does is it takes a person off of 0 and puts them to where they're stable, right? So like that's what I could have used whenever you died.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't really looked too much on mine. I just know I have like a thing I can use called a barrage for my class. But I don't know if I have anything else. Mine's just a bruiser, so I mean it's not really like anything crazy.
Yeah. But I think that's about all on the One Piece. I don't know. Unless you have anything to add.
No, I think that was pretty much it. I mean, next arc we're gonna be Chopper. That's all you need to know.
Hell fucking yeah. Hannah, I think it's about time for you to join the discussion.
I was about to say,
what do you want to talk about?
Well, it's nearing the end of the podcast, so we have an announcement. It's already been 45 minutes. So, I have an announcement to make, everyone.
Okay.
So today is Saturday, March 18th, 2023, where we usually record our podcast. And the podcast itself is going to come out on Tuesday, March 21st.
Mm-hmm.
But I have some really bad news about the next podcast. There will be no next podcast.
Yeah.
We are not recording a podcast on Saturday, March 25th. And there will not be an episode of the Hanging High podcast coming out on Tuesday, March 28th. And do we know why this is?
Hannah is gonna have surgery.
I'm getting my fucking wisdom teeth taken out this Friday. So
Dude, make sure you get lots of content.
Please.
I'm gonna try so bad. but no, I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken on Friday, and I'm a little scared. But I've watched. I know, like for real, I'm a little scared.
I feel you.
Because like
so,
I saw the video of the wisdom teeth removal, so I'm like, that's gonna be happening to me. It's a little scary to think about. Like, I won't feel it because they're gonna like drug me up, but I'm gonna hear like the and they're like tools and stuff.
So what did you decide on doing? Are you gonna like you get the IV shit where they just knock you out and you're just like?
They didn't give me an option. They chose local anesthesia. So.
Does that mean you get fallen asleep?
No, Mike said they're gonna just numb me up. Give me the funny drugs and call it a day.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what happened to me. I just remember they put an IV in me and then I woke up and I was crying and laughing at the same time.
Yeah. I'm kind of excited because like I love feeling like this right now. So like that's probably be like times 10.
Yeah.
And I feel so bad for my grandma, man, because like I have a proper like a real doctor's appointment that morning at 9:30. I'm gonna get like my physical done, and then at 12 o'clock I'm going down getting my teeth ripped out of my face. You know what I mean? And so then I can't record the podcast the next day because I'm gonna be in a lot of pain. Unless you want me to do the podcast from my bed, be like, Hi guys, there's a Hanging High podcast.
That would be funny.
I fucking won't be because you think I'm gonna be able to talk for an hour, like let alone 5 minutes after a surgery?
You can use Microsoft Sam.
What's that?
You type in something and then an AI or like a robot voice says it.
Oh.
Stephen Hawking, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I've never heard.
Sounds like that.
I've never heard of that.
It's funny. You can get Joe Biden AI voice to talk.
I can make those president videos.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Now listen here, okay?
So, guys, after this, we have to watch Family Guy funny moments. No, not Family Guy. South Park funny moments.
Fuck Family Guy.
I don't know. It like my whole For You page was Family Guy, then all of a sudden it switched to South Park. So it really,
Family Guy is funny. South Park is always funny.
South Park is funny.
Can we just talk about how fucking good fucking Seth MacFarlane can sing?
Yeah.
Babe, that is old news.
You got that Frank Sinatra, dude.
Apparently, I don't know if it's true, but everyone keeps saying that he was trained by the same people that voice trained Frank Sinatra. But Frank Sinatra's really old, or like from back in the day. So how's that possible?
Maybe it's the same like organization.
Maybe.
Dude, this Baroque works.
But going back to the bad news for the podcast. So I'm getting my teeth ripped out of my face, and I'm a little scared. They're gonna steal my teeth. Like, I'm gonna ask them if I can keep them, you know, but they're not gonna let me.
It's like going to the tooth fairy, only you don't get money, you actually have to pay money.
I know, $1,200 fucking dollars. I had to put down a $700 deposit, and now I owe them like $500. Or it's the other way around. Either way, I still owe them a fuck ton of money. And that's going right on my credit card, and that's gonna take so fucking long to pay off. I'm so fucking mad. But no, I'm gonna ask them if they can keep my teeth, and if they let me, I'll either make earrings of them, or I'll just like keep them in a jar somewhere.
Dude.
Okay.
Does that jar have a picture in it?
Are you making a yucky reference? I'm not your grandpa. I'm sorry.
Dude, oh no.
Dude.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
your grandpa's jacking it off to fucking little porn.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hannah's on something right now. What are you on, Hannah?
Love for
Drugs.
you. I love you guys so much. I'm just so happy.
That's a lie.
Yeah, fuck you, bald ass. But I'm actually kind of excited because I'm gonna be pampered. My grandma's gonna come take care of me, so because my appointment's at 9:30 for my normal doctor. I told her to get here around 8. I'm gonna text her again to remind her, but then at noon I have my surgery. Mike's gonna be at work that day, so he's gonna be a little stressed. But I got pudding. I have mashed potatoes and stuffing. I have some applesauce, so I got my wisdom teeth surgery meals.
Yes, dude. Applesauce.
So I took that Friday, obviously Saturday. We're closed Sunday, so it's a normal day off, and that Monday off of the following week, just so I have time to kind of like recover. But I'm not really looking forward to it because I'm not gonna be able to wear makeup for a while because my face is gonna be so swollen. Just like putting it on would hurt like a bitch.
Dude, it'll give you time to come up with like wild ideas to try.
I'm gonna be so ugly, and like at work, I'm still probably gonna barely be able to like talk. My entire job is talking.
Dude, learn sign language.
Dude.
Yeah, but then my customers won't understand.
Shit, yeah, you're right. Just
your customers would think you're practicing dark magic.
Yeah, because people are ableist.
Yeah. True.
But yeah, so that's really all I gotta say about that. Long story short, no podcast next week as I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out, and it would be near impossible to do a podcast. And a podcast without me is just boring as fuck because I'm a chaotic individual who brings nothing but negativity to this place.
Dude, honestly,
no, you're not.
Yeah.
I think we should have a Boodle and Jake.
We're gonna have a talk after this.
No, because like I'm always making fun of you.
We're gonna have a talk after this.
I watch TikTok, but yeah, no, that would be interesting to see a Boodle and Jake nerdcast.
Dude,
that's like,
Boodle?
No, what?
It'd be nice.
Let's do it.
Do a nerdcast.
But last time there was a podcast episode with only 2 members. It was a fucking shit show.
Well, dude, me and Jacob just gotta come up with something to talk about, like to nerd about. Dude, we can talk about Warhammer for an hour.
Yeah.
Dude.
Or maybe like a stream, and then like edit it down, be like Boodle and Jacob's Nerd Hour.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yes. We could use that as an we could do that.
No, don't. You can't use that.
That's proprietary information. You can't use that.
So
Hannah done copyrighted it.
Hannah done dude.
Dude, I fucking farted earlier and it smelled so bad.
You're so stinky, Jesus.
I know, I'm a stinky little winky. But anyway, that was it for me today, guys. My name is Hannah. You can find all my socials in the link. Go on. No.
Oh, good. Finish and I'll have something to say.
You can find all my socials in the link tree in the description. If you're listening on YouTube, if you're listening on Spotify, what the fuck are you doing? Go to our link tree. Follow us. Follow me. I have a new YouTube video up. youtube.com/HannahBarbery. I am out. Peace.
Alright, so my name's Boodle. I'm Big Sexy, as you know. I do have something to ask of you guys. If you have not seen it yet, we put out Hangin' High play Halo MCC.
I can't believe that was a big fucking thing that happened to all of us, and none of us even thought to bring it up.
That's why I'm bringing it up now. So if you still have not watched it, please do. I will say I know the audio on my end is a bit messed up. That was my bad. I'm
loud.
Fix it. It won't be the next part, but maybe if we do Halo again, the audio will be fixed. Or
I'm gonna put this out here. That is, I think at this point, the most fucking viewed video on our podcast YouTube channel. So first of all, thank you. Second of all, fuck you. Okay, listen to our fucking podcast. We're really cool. I put effort into this.
I was telling you that we needed something more shorter to get people
Yeah, but then they're gonna
because an hour's a commitment for some people, and
listen, I listen to the group chat podcast every fucking week. Okay, I love them. Okay, it's not that hard. Just put it on in the background.
Listen,
people work hard on these videos.
We need more. See, we need to like make sure we have not just the podcast, but something shorter for a different audience.
Yeah, so we should probably like get back into that what we discussed last time, streaming every Sunday as a way to promote it and also get content.
James was talking about he would be on tomorrow. Maybe we could play Halo again.
Fuck yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
And maybe eventually we can do Ready or Not.
Yeah, true.
Speaking of streaming, I'm still looking into the Trevor project and how to research that and donate to them. So it's been a little hectic at work besides all the awfulness that's happening at work. So, I just got an email saying I got a YouTube subscriber. Cool. But besides all of that, so like I haven't really gotten a chance to look into it too much, but like I said, I'm still researching that. I'm getting my PayPal sorted so I can do that. I'm going to look into, like I said last time, the tax aspect of it. Just so we have an update on that. Again, this time it's bye. Talk to you guys next time, but sorry, I just had to throw that out there.
It's okay.
Yeah, and like always, it's your neighborhood sexy mother lover.
No, that's not your catchphrase.
Dude, you gotta go back to the old one.
Your catchphrase is, hey guys, it's me, Jacob, your friendly neighborhood mother lover, and today I'm a slap
It rolled
boodle.
off the tongue, Jacob. It is your catchphrase. You can't change it.
Okay, fine. Damn, I just want
I'm sorry.
There, dude.
I'm sorry. You are sexy.
I want to feel like a sexy man, but okay. Anyways, like always, it's your boy, your friendly neighborhood mother lover, dude. And we're about to go watch One Piece.
Dude, yeah, we are.
Okay, but we have to watch my new YouTube video too.
Okay, I do want to watch that actually first.
But we love you guys. Thank you for supporting us. I'm talking to a ghost right now. Thank you for supporting us and keeping us in your prayers. Just kidding, don't pray for us. Anyway.
Was that supposed to be like a racially motivated comment?
Racially motivated?
Yeah.
No, not about you guys, but like how we don't have supporters. I'm sorry, I was being racist. I'm half white, I can say that.
Yeah, you're half of a cracker.
Okay, but anyway,
you can't cut that out because it's technically not something you're supposed to say on YouTube.
Okay. But I had a really good time hanging out with you guys. I'm not gonna edit tonight as I've been editing all fucking day, but I'll edit this tomorrow. You big juicies, I love you so much.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's hanging high.
It's hanging high.